then it is no longer considered to be Quran. So, to give a non-Muslim a Quran, which has English in it, an English translation of the Quran, but the Arabic is also there, is also permissible. And we know Prophet Muhammad, may God's peace and blessing be upon him, sent letters to the rulers of Rome and Persia, which contained Quran in them, because this was for the purpose of propagating the religion, to inform people about the religion. So, the letters were sent with verses of the Quran in them, even though a verse alone from the Quran may be considered to be Quran. The term Quran refers not only to the complete text, but any part of the text, where that part of the text is not overshadowed by human writings, etc., etc. So, from the practice of Prophet ﷺ, we can see that it is permissible to give the Quran with an English translation to non-Muslims. The other question from Shaheen in Dubai, who writes, "Dear Dr. Bilal, I am very pleased with the program that you are presenting and hope that you continue to serve the community with this program. I would like to ask you the following question. Can a wife sing and dance for her husband and vice versa?" Yes, as a basic principle. For a woman to sing for her husband or to dance for her husband is permissible. And singing and dancing are not in and of themselves forbidden, only under certain circumstances where it may be lewd, inviting in the presence of other men who may marry this person. For her to sing and dance in their presence is not permissible. But in the presence of women, women may sing and dance amongst themselves. It's perfectly permissible. As long as, of course, the dancing is not, sexually suggestive, but just some kind of, folk dancing, whatever. This is permissible. But, as I said, where the presence of men exists, where men are there listening or watching, then women, adult women, should not sing or dance in front of them. But in the case of a wife with her husband, if she sings for her husband asks her to sing, or she desires to sing for him, and to dance in a suggestive manner, this is perfectly permissible, because any consequence of what she has done is halal or permissible in Islam between a husband and wife. The second question from our brother Shaheen from Dubai is there any evidence in any hadith prohibiting sleep after Asr? Yes, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ discouraged us from sleeping after Asr. And this is a general discouragement because of the danger of oversleeping Maghrib. Because the Maghrib prayer is or has a very short space of time. If one goes to sleep after Asr and sleeps into Maghrib, it's very easy to miss the Maghrib or the sunset prayer. So he recommended that we neither pray after Asr, make any additional prayers until the setting of the sun, nor should we sleep after Asr. However, if one's job is such that one has no opportunity to take rest except after Asr, and one takes proper precautions, setting alarm clocks, asking others to wake one up, etc., then to sleep after Asr is permissible. It is not like a major sin, evil, etc., but it is only to prevent a possible error of missing the sunset prayer. The next question from Brother Shaheen in Dubai is, why is music forbidden in Islam? Can a person not even listen to the radio while in the car? The prohibition of music, as I've explained on previous programs, is not a general prohibition, meaning that all forms of music are prohibited. There are specific forms which are prohibited. Music, first and foremost, which involves wind and stringed instruments, as the Prophet ﷺ had stated that one of the signs of the last day would be that people would make permissible wind and stringed instruments, known as ma'azif. And he also made mention that among the signs of the last day would be that Muslims would adopt the practice of listening to female singers, adult female singers. Now, based on these being among the signs of the last day, scholars concluded that it was not permissible for music to contain any instruments beyond that which was made permissible by the Prophet Muhammad, may God's peace and blessing be upon him. He made allowable the use of what is called the duff, which is a tambourine-like instrument, looking like a tambourine, without bells on it, a hand drum, you could call it. He gave permission for this to be used in festivals, the Eid, etc., etc. And singing of young children, young girls, this is permissible below the age of puberty. Singing of men, permissible in public. Women, it's permissible, as I mentioned previously, in private. But now, why is it forbidden? It's forbidden because of the fact that music has a quality of engaging the hearts, of capturing the hearts in such a way that it distracts one from the remembrance of Allah. It fills the heart and doesn't leave room for the remembrance of Allah. It becomes a drug which people become so addicted to that they can't function without it. When they feel down, they turn on music to make them feel up. It has a way of shifting their moods, controlling their moods. So Islam, to protect the heart from being stolen, it has prohibited these forms of music. With that, dear viewers, I'd like to thank you for being with us in this segment of the program. I hope that the answers we've given are of some benefit and have enlightened you to some issues which are not clear. And we hope that you will continue to watch the coming programs. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.